Hey boys and girls, guys and dolls, we are over here in Oklahoma on Grand Lake, and my very special guest is this knothead, Haydn Williams. This is, y'all have all seen over the years, Jeff Williams, that's his daddy. Well, Hayden now, I can't believe that he's already this old, but he is graduating high school, and he's going to start his own guide service. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that later on, but what we're doing today, he just got out of school for the day, and we're going to run out and we're going to catch some crappie. So we're going to show you guys that you can get off work and still have enough daylight, get out of school, have enough daylight to still catch some crappie. So come on today's G3 Sportsman, we're going to do the afternoon special, crappie time after school. You have one hit. Crappie time. Hey, we ain't been here long. Nice little crappie. About that. Look here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, boys and girls. About 4 o'clock. Getting off of work or getting out of school, like in Hayden's case there. Keeper crappie right here on Grand. Nice crappie. Are you just guessing where these crappie are, or do you know where they're at?
Well, I've been in here a few times this year, and we've caught some in here, but they've been spawning up here in this gravel, and the water temp in here is about 66 right now, and they've really been in this gravel spawning. But really anywhere where I've been seeing gravel like this, there's been fish.
Well, we started out this afternoon. I knew Hayden and knew a couple of places or whatever. He had a guide trip the next day, so we didn't really want to go where he knew he was going to take his guide trips, because we didn't want to mess that up. So his knowledge of the lake and the waypoints and everything else that he's accumulated over the short 18 years of his life, you know, will probably pay off for us today. We're at our first spot, and I guarantee you we'll find fish. You got a crappie?
Yep. Little guy.
That's still a keeper.
He might keep. I don't know. She's pretty close.
What color did you catch him on?
Magic trick.
Is that what that's called?
Yep, 2.5 inch magic trick on a regular big eye, 1/8 ounce head.
Parallel in the bank, man. Parallel in the bank. Crappie, nice crappie too. He ain't as nice as I thought he was, but he's still a crappie. Go. Little Grand Lake crappie. Little white crappie. Like that little firecracker. These fish are no more different on Grand Lake than out in lakes in Missouri, Tennessee, or whatever. You see what we've got on that bank right there with that little small fine gravel, pea rock I like maybe to call it, or whatever. And just a gradual little slope, and Hayden's got us in here in a nice little spot. What you got?
Crappie.
Go. Snuck him in over the cable.
Oh yeah. He's laying right up under that walkway.
How many more days of school you got?
I got 14.
14 more days. And then you're going to do this full time.
Yep, that's what I plan on doing.
There she be. Commando crappie right there. That was over the cables and under the boardwalk. So Sometimes you got to get creative with these fish. Another nice little keeper crappie. See, it's still got his girlfriend colors on, so the spawn is definitely still going on. So I'll see if I can't flip back in there. See if I can make that work again. That was kind of fun. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm a trained professional. Got to take pinpoint accuracy to get under the bridge and then over the cable. I'll see if there's might this be another one just sitting right in here. Lift him up over the cable. There you go. That's some of that strong fleet fly line right there that allows me to do that. Man, I'll tell you what, they are wanting them now. They are wanting them. I'm gonna sit here. I can talk while I cast. I gotta see if there's enough. Hayden, you're a pretty good guide, man.
I try.
You're not like a lot of them guides. If after me catching 2 fish, they'd have rooted me out and they'd have got in there. It's so funny. You get into a spot. We've been reconning and you know, going into, well, we fished probably a 400-yard stretch of bank, and I know that it's that time of year, so I know they've been beat. But you just come to one of these little areas right here that's probably overlooked or whatever. And, you know, the mark of a good guide is, hey, he knows this kind of stuff. That's the thing about a good guide. They know these little bitty areas that some people will overlook. Not everybody, but some. And this is where we're catching our fish, only because of Hayden's great idea of slipping in here in this one little spot.
So my dad, he's been taking me hunting and fishing ever since I can remember. He's been taking me hunting and fishing, and I've grown up in the outdoors my whole entire life, and I fell in love with it. It's honestly just about all I've done. I never really got into sports much, like football and basketball and stuff. Hunting and fishing is just what I always loved, and I grew up on Grand Lake my whole life, and being a guide's what I want to do one day. So that's kind of how I got into it, I guess, because my dad got me into it at a really young age, and it's just about all I've ever done, and I fell in love with it.
Is that a crappie? Sure is. It sure is.
Another crappie.
Where'd you get him at?
Right here. Yeah, I got him right here on this point. We're at a new spot now. We got back in here a little more out of the wind, and there's no docks in here. This is just a great big long gravel bank. It's about 4 foot. 4 foot's about what we're running our jigs in, and you just got to run across the bed. They're back here.
You heard him. He said they're back here, so I like the sound of that. This is his multi-species. This is guide boat. This is where he's gonna make his living. And what all are you gonna be doing?
I want to do bow fishing and crappie the most, and catfish. That's what I want to do.
Well, you got the ideal boat for everything. And at Grand Lake, I mean, the bow fishing is phenomenal. The catfishing is
down.
You gonna power pole down?
Well, we caught 2 right here.
That's another good thing about his boat. He's got them 10-foot power poles.
5 foot at the back.
And he can just power pole down. When we get into them, nice crappie right here too. He can just power pole down, and we can just start catching fish. So that's what we're gonna do. So stick with us. like my granddaddy always said, if you're hunting or fishing, you're staying out of trouble. And I believe that. And for the most part, if you see these kids out here that are hunting and fishing and whatever else, you don't hear anything negative about them. They're just out there fishing, enjoying themselves. They're staying out of trouble. They're not getting caught up in all this stuff that's going on today and these temptations or whatever. The outdoors really is the best thing that you can introduce your kids or a young one to.
So I get out of high school in 2 weeks is whenever I graduate in the middle of May, and that's whenever I'm going to start trying to full-time guide, is right whenever I get out of school. And over the years, me and my dad and family, we've put in so many brush piles and stuff. We got probably about 1,000 waypoints. So come fish with me, we'll have fun, and I definitely will not run out of spots. We have a lot of spots to fish.
I mean, just thumped it now. Just thumped it. Bring that in right into your living room, man. Grand Lake Crappie. Grand Lake, Haydn Williams. What's the name of your guide service, Hayden?
Williams Guide Service.
Grand Lake, Oklahoma. Be one of the first guys to come over here and fish with Hayden, and you'll have, I guarantee, you'll probably have more fun than me, because he'll take you to the honey holes. He don't want me showing the honey holes on this video, but he'll take you to the honey holes. Give Hayden a try, because I'm telling you, nobody's as eager to succeed in his business than Hayden is. And I guarantee you, you will have an excellent time out there fishing with him, and you won't find a better young man. But you know what? That's all the time we got for this week's episode. Thanks again for watching. Keep what you can use, release the rest, and we'll see you somewhere next time right here on the G3 Sportsman. Thanks for watching. I finally got this thing tied.